All right, my favorite people in the world, welcome on in. My name is Mia, and today we're building better with beavers. How y'all doing? How's everything? Hi, Andrew. Yes, I will have a drinky. I have some Dr. Pepper today. I hope y'all are hydrating and keeping healthy out there. Um, I am on vacation this upcoming week. And it is going to be a week of studying because my broker's exam is coming up quite soon. And I'm super excited about it, but I'm also like, okay, gotta buckle down and study. You are my favorite people, Andrew. You are one of my favorite people because you are here every stream and you have been an amazing friend. So don't put yourself down like that, because you're awesome. I made bread this weekend and 4 out of my 6 loaves failed. So I've had an entirely humbling experience with bread this weekend. So my 3 sandwich loaves for some reason decided that they want to make a huge air pocket at like the top of the bread and then fall and collapse during baking. And I'm just like, what the hell? What the hell, bread? So I was making bread because I've got the guys here working on the house. And I wanted to give them something for doing all the hard work on the house and putting new siding on the house, which is looking fantastic. If you guys want updated pictures, join the Discord. Right? Get it together, Greg. And then, again, I posted pictures of my bread in the Discord. I made a chocolate sourdough and it turned out beautiful. It smells so good and is going to taste amazing. And then I made a plain sourdough, which went through exactly the same procedure. And it came out like a flat hockey puck. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? What the hell? I thought after the sandwich bread, I would be perfectly fine. But no, apparently, I'm just going to fail at making bread this weekend. So I'm still gonna make more bread. Probably not today, probably tomorrow, since I am off. Because I do want to make bread for the guys because they're working so hard and it's been so hot, and I just want them to have something nice to take home with them as a thank you for all the hard work that they're putting in on my house. I know they're getting paid, but still. One of the guys this past week, I was standing outside talking to him, and he's like, oh man, I can't believe I forgot my lunch at home. I was gonna call my kid and have my kid bring it to me and all of this stuff. And I was like, do you need food? Because like, hi, I'm Mia, I'm Italian, I always have food. Do you need something to eat today? And he's like, no, I went to Wawa, but like, that's nice of you to offer. I don't know. I feel like I have to feed people. Like, I wouldn't want them here starving because, like, that's not fair to them. Let me unpause this. Yes, I'm very Italian. And I very much live by the rule that nobody goes hungry at my house. Like, the first thing you're going to do if you ever walk into my house, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get told to sit down. I'm going to ask you how you are. And then I'm going to go, are you hungry? Thirsty? Do you need food? Do you want something to drink? Because I'm that kind of person. You should see me when my friends are drunk. When my friends are drunk, it's even funnier, especially if I've been drinking. Responsibly, of course. But like, I'm still like, hey, do you need something? Do you need a bottle of water? Do you, need some fresh air? Can I refill your drink for you? I am the total mom of the group when it comes to, hey, do you need to eat? Do you need to drink? Like, what's going on? Uh-oh, you've got broken teethers. Go heal your teefies. Let's build more of those teefy things so they don't have to go so far to get them. That's under well-being. We'll build them some more teethy grindstones because, they shouldn't have to go so far to get these. There we go. We'll build a bunch of them. But yes, I'm very Italian. I got the hairy legs to prove it. No, I've got the feeling of like I have to take care of everybody. Like I'm everybody's mom all the time. I don't have any kids of my own, which is fine. But I have to take care of other people because I very much feel like, you know, that's part of my job. I know that it's not. I know that it's not part of my job, but I feel like it is. Okay, so water's going back that way too. So if we're gonna do this properly, we're gonna have to go all the way out there. Okay, that's fine. We can get there. Well, that was kind of silly, but whatever. That was like the silliest way to draw that bunch of everything to get out there. But we're gonna have to remove some of this stuff to get out there. So yeah, so I'm off this week. So I do have a couple of things that I want to do on top of studying. So yeah, I want to do, like, I've got a couple of like, I guess you would call it like arts and crafts projects that I want to do. And then I also have to like clean up the bedroom, get rid of the stuff that's in, you know, like put away my laundry. Mr. May's like, oh, thank God. I've been living out of a laundry basket for like 2 weeks. Mr. May's like, oh, thank God she's gonna put away her laundry. I'm terrible about that. I hate putting away laundry. I hate laundry in general. I think laundry is just the worst. We're gonna do a dam across here. Cause yeah. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, no, it's been like 2 months. But yeah, I'm terrible at putting my laundry away. But I should probably like go through my clothes and get rid of a whole bunch of them. Because obviously by the fact that I keep living out of the laundry baskets means that I'm only wearing like a very specific set of clothes, and whether it's get rid of them completely or put them in the attic or something like that, you know, and get rid of them that way. Either way, I need to remove clothing from my life. And I don't know if I need to become that person that like puts away their cold winter stuff when warm weather happens, or vice versa. But I also then think that I'll end up just, you know, wearing the same sweatshirt all winter because I'm cold. But then again, I am of the age that, yeah, I don't do the cold so well, or I don't do the heat so well anymore. So when it is cooler, I am like, yes, give me all the coolness, because I can't deal with the heat, y'all. I just can't. It is too hot and it's gross and I hate it so much. All right, I want to do, did we finish getting, we did. Nice. I want to get rid of some of these berry bushes, not all of them, but some of them, because I need space. I don't really need space, but like I want more space for, you know, building things. I thought they were steps. They're really more like ramps. Interesting. They look like steps if you look at them this way, but they look like ramps if you look at them from the side. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. How are y'all doing? How's things with you guys and gals and gays and theys and all of y'all? I apparently like to say funny things in comments. If y'all didn't know, I've got a comment out there. Somebody asked, what is one celebrity scandal that people don't talk about anymore? So my comment was about Lorena Bobbitt. Nobody talks about that anymore. Lorena Bobbitt and the fact that she cut off her husband's penis and threw it out in a field. And yeah. And then they found it and reattached it. And he went on to have a very successful career in, I don't know about successful. I've never seen any of his stuff. But he went to go have a career in the adult film industry. Which is hysterical. And somebody else said, one of the funniest things my mother ever said right after the Bobbitt scandal came out, she goes, damn men, they can't find the mustard in the fridge, but they can find a dick in a cornfield. I love that person's mother, by the way. I think it's hysterical. Oh, y'all are building those, that's why. I'm like, why are they not deleting these? And it's because they're building the other things. Men are the worst. And I know that we like to say men are the worst. And we also like to say, you know, not all men. And that's true. Not all men are the worst. But, you know, there are more instances of men being the worst than men not being the worst. So, at least in public. At least in public. I like to say there are two men in my life that I would be like, okay, cool, we're good. And that one of those would be Mr. Mia, and the other one would be Pedro Pascal. And then after that, it's all women. It's yes to all women, because women are pretty. Women are pretty, and women are soft, and women are, you know, not saying that there's not like bad women out there, because there are, obviously. We're not trying to say that, you know, women can't be all of the things that we blame men about, because they absolutely can. They absolutely can. But it is definitely not the usual. Andrew. Andrew, I'm saying in the way that, you know, I'm saying in the way that, like, I would let them live with me. And no offense to you, Andrew, but, like, I don't know you. I wouldn't know you if you walked down the street. I mean, granted, I don't know Pedro Pascal, but from everything I've seen from Pedro Pascal, you know. And I'm saying I've curated my following and, you know, my community and everything like that pretty darn well. So if you're here and you can hear my voice and see my stream, generally speaking, you're one of the good ones. Just saying. All right, so I'm gonna put in some stuff here. We're gonna build some storage. I'm gonna unlock the biggin storage because I'm tired already of seeing piles of crap. So we're gonna make this, and we're gonna put luggage in there. Andrew, I'm gonna make you list 3 things that are good about yourself. Go on. I need you to stop being so hard on yourself. Times are hard right now, and you know, life is life. So I need you to understand that, you know, that it's okay to be a little bummed out. It is not okay to be so unforgiving towards yourself. So there's that. Oh, that's gonna look so cute. Look at how adorable that is. I love that people are like, people in the Zcraft Discord are asking me tons of questions about the chocolate sourdough bread I made, and they're like, I'm so curious about it. It's chocolate bread. So let's delete all of the goods out of there. Well, not delete them, but let's move them over to here. And then we can delete that, which will be good. Which will be good. I'm trying to think of what I want to have on the chocolate sourdough bread, because I think Nutella would be really good on it. I think cream cheese would be really good on it. Honestly, I think some peanut butter would go really good on it. Or like strawberry jam. Now I ate all my strawberries that I bought at Costco last week, so I can't do like cream cheese with like freshly sliced strawberries on top, and I'm kind of mad about that. Because I think that would be delicious. But my house does smell like chocolate right now, which is phenomenal. Okay, cool. Now we can delete this and trash that. Yes, get all my goods back for it. They'll go pick those up and put them away. Drinkies. We can do that. We can definitely do that. My mom texted today and she goes, do you have any interest in going to see Youngblood in concert in DC around your birthday? My mother messaged me this. I'm so out of the loop that I don't know who Youngblood is. So no, I don't want to go to DC to see him. I would rather go to DC and protest, or go to DC and go to the museums, or something like that, rather than go see Youngblood in concert. Because I'm not even sure who that is. So yeah, that's just weird. Let's see, what else? What else is going on this week? Yeah. I decided that I'm gonna start making TikToks of all the people who want to slide into my DMs and be creeps. And I think the comment from Faraday was right, that if I got $1 for everyone that did that, I could potentially have a side hustle without having to do anything. But I think that would be amazing. Like, I'd love to be able to turn that into a side hustle. I think that's funny. Now let's see what happens if I do these there. We're still building roofs on houses. Oh, we're low on planks? No, we're not. There's plenty of planks there. They're just being slow. Well, I probably could use a builder's hut, honestly. Do I have enough? Oh, I've got plenty of science points. Builder's hut. Yes, please. I think we'll put the builder's hut over here. And let them do their thing. There's plenty of storage space available. Yes, silly goobers. It told me there's no storage space available for logs. You're out your mind. There's plenty of storage space available for loggage. All right, good. So now that water's still flowing. Maybe? It's flowing awful slow. So maybe I need to delete these. Maybe it's not still flowing. Delete those and put in... Okay. I know what we need to do. I'm a derp. Derp. It's okay though. Let's do this. Let's demolish this. Yes. Demolish these. Yes. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna cause flooding. Because now all of the excess water in this lake, it'll be temporary flooding, I think. Let us build in floodgates instead. Half the reason I wanted those is so that I could walk across them, but that's okay. Yes. So floodgates will allow us to control the height at which they are, rather than just a dam. So when things are good, we can, you know, we can lower them. When things are bad, we can put them up higher. So yeah, that'll be... This way we can, you know, like lower the height to 40 and water will still come through and still power our goodies over here. I think we're going to build another one of the underground storage facilities over here, and we're going to put planks in that so that we just don't run out of storage space. I bought one of those coloring books off of the TikTok shop that instead of coloring things in, you trace the lines in black. And it looks kind of cool. I'm a little like, I need a thin felt tip marker to run it, to work on it. And I don't know that I have one. I might have to order one. But we're trying not to buy things this weekend, so at least I'm trying not to buy things this weekend. We have plenty of housing now, which is good. We've got 28 beds. We only have 28 beds that don't have beavers sleeping in them. That's crazy. So yeah, I'm excited about the like 2 houses. I'm gonna have to build more houses. Why? Yes, I know. Thank you. Let us build some more housey doos. Houses. Might as well flip these around and build the other houses this way. And then we can build these guys in the middle. That we can actually link them, I think. That and then that. That'll be cool. They can have like a little walk around. We'll obviously put stairs going up on this side. Because otherwise it'd be quite rude if they didn't have stairs on this side. There we go. And then we have to give them roofs because the roofs make them happy. Hi, Sam. How you doing? Let's up the construction on the stairs so that, you know, they can have all the things. $44 months. Sam, thanks for the resub. Avocado. 44 months. Holy cow. And your Prime sub. I appreciate you. We were talking about the fact that I'm on vacation next week. And then Sam's seen pictures of the house. I'm pretty sure I posted them in the Discord. May have posted pictures in the Discord. I don't remember. I posted work on the inside of the front door. On the inside of the porch. The new windows are spectacular. They're the kind that you can remove the sashes from, and they're all screened in, so you can remove the sashes from the window and have like a whole screened in front porch. It's amazing. Yeah, it'd be cool if I wasn't using it to just study. And you've seen my study materials. I've posted those plenty of times. Everywhere. But yeah, I'll be studying. I've got some arts and crafts stuffies that I want to do. And then I have to put away laundry and clean up the bedroom. Because I've been basically living in the bedroom because it's been so gosh dang hot lately. And we don't have central air conditioning. So, yeah. I've been basically living in my bedroom. Studying is less fun, but very necessary. I don't want to spend $390. Oh, that's what I have to do tomorrow. I have to spend $390 on this silly test. So yeah, it's $390 to take this exam. And then if I don't pass, my company will not reimburse me for the test. So I need to pass. Do you not reach all the way over there? You do not. Let's put another wood chomper and clean this out so that I can actually plant crops over here. And then let's build a farmhouse. I always get mad with farmhouses because I never build 2 right at the beginning, so we're gonna build 2. Yeah, slightly. So yeah, I need to clean the bedroom. I need to the siding guys are gonna be here all week. Next week, so I want to make bread for them. I have some arts and crafts things that I want to do. Should clean my office since I'm off, and I got to do a bunch of studying. But yeah, I've got to spend $390 on this test this week because enrollment for the test opens tomorrow, actually. So I've got to log on and sign up for it. Welcome back from the ad break. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate your faces. Y'all are awesome for hanging out with me and doing all the things. Construction lacks materials. What construction? Oh, yeah. You're waiting on those things. Let's pause the gear workshop because that eats all of our... Nothing to do in range. Yeah, I haven't planted any crops yet. Calm yourself. All right, let's plant some crops. Carrots first. Carrots. You're not gonna be able to get to the carrots over there if I do that. Go plant some carrots. Sunflowers. Taters. And then a whole big bunch of wheats out here. There we go. Actually, probably those are sunflowers. They like the sunflower seeds, so we'll plant extra sunflower seeds. And then I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna get rid of these guys because they're in my way. In my way, and I want them gone. How's the kiddos, Sam? How's the babies? We're gonna have to start deciding where we're putting food stuff. So I should probably connect like the road to over here. Which means, because once we get rid of, I don't want to get rid of the stair thingies. I like the stair thingies. A drought is approaching. Oh no. Oh no, Mr. Bill. We got 3 days. You silly gooses. Ah, they're still babies. They are forever babies. Like dogs are forever puppies. All right, you can be freed and go do other things. Cats are forever kittens. Human children are forever babies. Are we starting to build up a collection? Yes. Y'all are all built, which is very nice. I am going to build some of these guys across here. What are these? Carrots? Potatoes. Plant crops. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. There we go. Food. Neither of them is even single digits anymore. Oh no. So they're bigger babies. Alright. So over here we're gonna put the storage for the crops. I hate the large warehouses, so we're not gonna use those. This, yeah, 1, 2, 3. So this is gonna be for, I know what I'm doing. Potatoes, carrots, and wheat. And then on the other side, we're gonna build some more of these. And this is going to be for sunflower seeds. I swear. This drives me a little crazy. Sunflowers. Cattail, dandelions. Sunflower seeds. There we go. How are you hungry? Because I don't have any more berries. I'm working on it, y'all. We'll put berries over there. We'll get rid of this. Yes. Get rid of that. I think we'll do a couple, maybe one will fit in there of these guys. For more science. More science points. Yeah, only one will fit in there. That's fine. That's fine. I'm working on the food, y'all. Like, chill. They're so needy. So needy. It's okay. Food. Well, I could easily put a grill here. And we're gonna make grilled potatoes. Which means we'll need more storage. That's fine. He can have storage right here. And, and he can have all of the grilled potatoes he wants. Or he can make all of the grilled potatoes he wants. Grilled potatoes. There we go. Did you? I knew you were going to. Hydrate. Thank you, Andrew. That's awesome. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited. Ugh, everybody's starving. I know. Shut up. I'm working on it. And apparently I need to cut down more trees as well. Oh, that's so exciting. That's so exciting. We're going to mark these trees to be cut down. And then we're going to put a little pathy path out to here. And a little wood chopper guy. Or 2 or 3. Really, I could do like 4 and it wouldn't matter. Because I've got plenty of people. Why are you not doing things? Is that tree not marked to be cut down? It is not. Of course it's not. And then you can also cut down those little trees over there as well. And apparently I need to expand. I need to expand my tree. My tree. Plant trees. Do some chestnut trees. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. I'm glad he is. I like his videos. My poor babies are starving. This food needs to grow faster. It's getting there. It's getting there. I could plant a... Let me do this. Let me do this. Food, berry harvester over here. And that'll at least get us some quickie food. Or at least it'll harvest these berry bushes. Well, I'm so excited for you, Sam. That's really cool. I'm glad that they're having such a... like a really good, like you're getting really good feedback on them and everything like that. Like they seem to be doing very, very well. And I love that. I think I'm gonna need another pumpy-doo there. Or another water pump. There we go. Because it looks like we're drinking more water than we're bringing in. So let's do that. Water pump. And then I also want to put some dams. That's where all our wood is going, is because we're making dams now, and dams are like 25 each for 25 logs each for each of them. What are you? Oh, we're building that. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Why is my bitrate being all kinds of weird? Steam, are you doing things in the background? You better not be doing things in the background. I told you not to be doing that stuff. My bitrate's going up and down like crazy. Knock it off. Oh, the poor crops. The crops are all gonna die. The crops are all gonna die. That's fun. Well, honestly, you never know how things are gonna be received when it comes to games, especially puzzle games, because if you make them too hard, and people don't get it, they get frustrated, and then when they get frustrated, they quit. Because I mean, I've done that with some puzzle games. Like, I have to put them down and be like, I don't get this. So you never quite know how they're going to be received. But we do love that Sam's games are getting received well. And if you guys have any questions, Sam, you should be able to post a link if you want to post a link for the game. If you want to post a link so that people can download it. Yeah, Sam's got 3 games that are public now that you can play in Minecraft that are tons of fun. I've played all of them, and they are amazing. They take, I don't know, what would you say, Sam? 3 to 5 hours to get through each one. So they do offer, like, they're like a weekend of gaming. Come on, bring my water back. Yeah, I'd say 3 to 5 hours to get through each one. Which honestly is phenomenal. I know that it took me I think a little longer with the first one, just for the fact that it was the first one that I've played. But they're super fantastic. And if it cuts you out from being able to post a link, Sam, let me know and just DM it to me on Discord, and I'll post it. Because I think everybody should play your games. There you go. I think VIPs can post games or post links. And Sam is a VIP. Sam's got a first badge too. Look at that. Sam's been a good friend for as long as I've been streaming, which I think is like 6 years now. I think this year is 6 years. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember when we started streaming. I think it was 2019. I think it was 2019. But yes, I think everybody should go download Sam's game and play it. You don't need to play the first 2 to play the third one. But I highly recommend 1 and 2 because they are really fun to play. They are really fun to play. Hey, look at that. We're COVID friends. Yeah, I started getting really heavy into streaming during COVID because I was missing like social interaction. Yeah, because I was missing social interaction. That's pretty much the way of it. Find some dandelions over here. Yeah, it sounds about right. 6 months in advance? Holy cow. Trash can. Thank you so much. Holy cow, 6 months in advance. Welcome on in. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Holy cow. Thank you so, so much. How you doing? How you doing? How's things? How's life? How's all the amazingness? Because, you know, everybody's amazing and we love it. No, y'all are so sweet and so awesome. 6 months in advance. Jeez Louise. I often do that because I forget that I'm subscribed to people and then I forget to resub or whatever. But yeah, we're hanging out, we're having fun, we're building with beavers. And of course that always makes everything a little bit better. Let's do some decorating because we haven't done any decorations yet. Ooh, we love that. Let's do some benches so that they have some nice places to sit down. We'll do some lanterns because why not? And then some bushies. Yes, just unlock the stinking bushes. Look at that. Now it's a nice little place where they can all have sits and do things. Fairly well. Fairly well. I mean, granted, I do play on like easy mode, but I play on easy mode for most games, and this is the way that I like to do, except for Minecraft. Minecraft I play on hard mode because I like to zombify villagers and get good trades. But I play most games on easy mode, and you absolutely should if you just want to enjoy your game and relax, and there's nothing wrong with playing games on easy mode. And we never shit on people for playing games on easy mode, because why would you? The beavers are doing amazing. We are thriving. We do need to start working towards like metal production. But right now I'm concentrating on getting food going up, and we're eventually going to need to plant more trees. And I think I'm going to take this plot of land over here and make it into a planting tree place. A tree farm. But the beavers are amazing, and this is still without a doubt one of my favorite games ever. Absolutely love this game. Highly recommend. If you like resource management and city building games, this is by far one of my favorite games that I've ever found for that kind of stuff. So this isn't the starter map. This is a custom map that I downloaded off the shop because I was bored and I was like, oh, I want to play something different. So I downloaded this map off the shop. Everything's fairly well placed out, but it's really cool. The only thing that I'm not the best at enjoying right now is the fact that the only source of bad water is like all the way over here. Like, so I'm gonna have to make my way in that general direction. Yeah, it's not, it might be based off of and just like messed with a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna have to make my way over here and start getting some bad water going. But it's quite a distance from base camp here. And I don't know that I can get away with not having bad water, because the only other way to get it is to wait for bad tides. But I'm gonna need bad water at some point. But we should probably get started on metal, and we got a ton of runes right here. You haven't played since early access? Bad water, you can use it to make dynamite. So you can, you can redo land structures and things like that. But you need a bad water pump for it, and you need metal for that first. So there's dynamite, there's you need an explosives factory, and then you can make different levels of explosives. You can do tunnels now. And then there's other things. There's like some science things, and you can get into what's the other thing that you can get into with it? My brain. So like you can make like bad water domes, and yeah, there's all sorts of neat stuff. I'm also playing the experimental branch, or the experimental version, where we do have access to zip lines for the folktales, and then for the Iron Teeth you get like those Futurama people moving tubes, which is super fun. It's fun to watch them like just buzz around and do things like that. We should get into zip lines, but I think we need metal first. So since we're talking about getting into metal, let's get into metal. So what I'm gonna do is I love colony sims and I love city builders, so I absolutely adore this one. This one's one of my favorites. It's my best game. What do I got? I'm still a baby considering it. I've got like 217 hours in it. So considering that, I'm still close to a baby. Paths aren't bad to remove. You can remove them just by, demolishing them, and then yeah, they're treated like buildings. No, don't do that. Yeah, they're still. I do wish for curved paths. Not zigzags, but I get it. Like there's a limitation to what you can put in this game. I'm gonna put a couple of more woodcutty guys out here, and oh no, you can click and drag. You can click and drag on this one, on this now. So at least there's that. Click and drag. We're gonna cut down these trees over here because I can. And we need the wood anyway. No, we're not doing too bad. 283, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, we can turn this guy back on. We get into making paper, and we can make the larger windmills, which would be cool. Let's do that. Paper mill. Paper mill's so cute. Look at how tiny it is, comparatively speaking. I did discover that when you make books in this game, it's actually really funny, because when you make books, the beavers just eat the books like they're snacks, and then I feel bad. So we don't make books. We don't make books in this game, because I feel bad that they're eating the books. I know that's silly. I know that's really silly, but yeah, they eat the books. I was like, oh, let's try making books. I've never made books before. Yeah, no, they eat the books. Like nom 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 nom. No thanks. No thanks, they're books. There's consuming books, and then there's nom nom nomming on books. And unless you're a toddler and you've got specific toddler books, you should not be eating paper, my friend. But I get that they're beavers, and but still, leave my books alone. I like my books. Yeah, sometimes you gotta nom. Sometimes you have to nom. Sometimes you can get away with not nomming. Sometimes, you know. I love this game so much. It's so ridiculously silly. It is so ridiculously silly. All right, let's build a couple of these guys over here to take this down. It is a super cute game. I love it for the silliness of it all. Just for the absolute silliness of it all. They are so cute. Metal. Let's unlock the scavenger flag. Yes. 1, 2, 3. I think we're gonna put our metal factory over here. We've got a pretty decent source of water to do some power with. Because yeah, I think that water's flowing pretty good. Yeah. Welcome back from the ad break. The beavers are amazing. Favorite game in the world. And I know that I probably don't play it to like its most like, hey, oh my gosh, you know, it's the best thing ever and everybody should play it this way, or it's the most optimized and everybody should play it that way. I don't play that way with anything. Nothing, well, except for Minecraft Villagers. For Minecraft Villagers, they are optimized. Because otherwise they're super annoying to work with. But yeah, I don't play video games the way, you know, the way you're supposed to, or the way that, you know, like I could be making these huge dams and these water reservoirs and everything like that. But why? But why? Why do I have to? I don't wanna. I wanna play the cutesy games and, you know, and name the beavers and have them, you know, because you can name them. You can name them whatever you want. You know, like. There we go. Got a beaver named Trash Can. Exactly. That's more what I mean. Optimized gameplay, perfect. Love it if that's what you're into. When it comes to the beaver game, I am into like the super cuteness of it all and, you know, that kind of thing. I am into the, you know, I want to be super cute and I want to build little cute villages. And look at how much housing I have. And they're so adorable. Even when they're like just standing there. I feel like we need more decorations. Do we need monuments? Should we do a farmer's monument? Look at how cool that is. I mean, come on. Yes. If I'm gonna play like that kind of thing, like if I want to play optimization games, I'm gonna play Satisfactory. And I'm gonna have fun with it. But if I'm gonna play like silly games, I'm gonna play Kingdoms Reborn and I'm gonna play this, and you know, I'm gonna play Civilization and not be crazy worried about, you know, hey, I've got to hit all the science points. No, I'm gonna play the way I want to play. Yeah, we're gonna put him, yes, over there, and he can make everybody happy. Look at this statue. It's so big. It's so big, and it's gonna cost me 200 logs. I have plenty. I have 555. 555. 555. Well, soon to be 33 or 355. Hydrate. So yeah. So yeah, I had some bad luck with the bread today, but I am excited about my chocolate sourdough loaf. Take your time. Take your time. Ba 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 da ba ba ba. You're actually baking bread too? Oh gosh, my hold on, I'll send you a text message. I'm gonna send you pictures of the bread I made. I didn't take any pictures of the I made sandwich loaves, and apparently they decided that they were going to be they were gonna bubble on top and then flatten, and they look so bad I can't even give them out to anybody because they look like trash. But I made sourdough. I made 2 loaves of sourdough, one chocolate sourdough and one regular sourdough, and the regular sourdough came out flat as a pancake, and then the chocolate sourdough came out gorgeous, and I'm so excited to eat it. But my poor sourdough bread came out like super flat, like no oven spring to it. But you know, like it's fine. We'll cut it open after stream and, you know, see what it looks like. But yeah, she didn't rise. She did not rise at all. My chocolate loaf looks amazing though. All right, so I'm going to yeah, we're gonna mark some resources for demolition so that I can plant more trees. So demo all of these things for me, please. Get rid of... They're gonna be there for a minute. No, I don't have a bread maker, but I am having so much fun actually making bread. Normally my sandwich loaves come out looking amazing. I think it's because I tried to stretch the dough into 3 loaf pans instead of 2. But I felt like I had enough to make 3. It's fine. The birds will eat it. That's my whole thing. Whatever doesn't work out, I give to the birds, and the birds have a field day. You know, they're so happy to get the extra leftovers. It's the same if like the bread goes bad because I didn't get to it fast enough. Flour is not as expensive as, you know, buying loaves of bread. Well, yeah. Yeah, flour is... So I use the King Arthur's bread flour, and I buy it at Costco because I can get it in 10-pound bags at Costco. Words are hard. Yeah, I can get it in 10-pound bags at Costco. So I'm okay with, you know, hey, we're gonna just I buy like 3 10-pound bags every time I go. And by the time I go through all those, it's time for another trip to Costco. When I say demolish all resources, I mean like get the little bushes too. I highlight everything. Delete everything in that area. You sillies. Wood. We're gonna put a guy over here. And I think I'm gonna make an entire field of like these quick growing trees that only give you 1. Because we'll get lots. My beavers are happier than ever. We love that. Oh, the focaccia turned out amazing. But I'm never worried about the focaccia. And the reason I'm never worried about the focaccia because it doesn't have to rise like sourdough bread does, or, you know, other breads do. Let's unlock Alito. because they're complaining they're not getting enough wet fur. So we'll put that there. Now the only complaint that I do have with this game is that if you want to get to all of the things, you have to kind of put paths out there for them. Otherwise they'll say like, this is too far. And I'm like, you had no problem cutting down all the trees back there. Why is that too far for you to go demolish resources? Like, why? No, the focaccia turned out delicious, and Mr. Me and I are gonna like nom nom on that for sure. I even put like the fresh Parmesan Reggiano on top, and then put it back in the oven for 5 more minutes, so it all baked into the really good bread. But trash can, if you need recipes for like bread, like real bread, not in a bread maker bread. Not that bread maker bread isn't real bread. God, I'm an ass for even saying that. But if you want like handmade bread, there we go. If you want like handmade bread recipes, let me know. I'll send you the ones that I'm using. And then if you're so wanting to get into sourdough, let me know and I'll dry out some of my starter and send her to you. Because that's how I got started. I bought somebody's starter. But sourdough is a lifestyle. And if you are not prepared to feed your sourdough starter every day. We have one unconnected building. Oh, shit. If you're not willing to feed your sourdough starter every day, do not get into sourdough. Yes, and then we're gonna put in a pathway out to the Lido deck. There we go. Now you guys can go swimming. What do you lack? Freaking potatoes? They're growing. Calm down. Tomorrow you'll have potatoes. Relax. Oh good, I'm swimming. Look at how cute they are, swimming in their little pool and sitting in their lounge chairs. I love that their tails come up and like cover their bits as if they had any, but it's just kind of funny. So the nice thing about sourdough is if you're going to be out of town, you can put your sourdough starter in the fridge. And then when you get back and you're ready to bake, like let's say you're ready to bake on Saturday and you need your sourdough starter ready by Friday, you take it out of the fridge on Thursday, let it warm back up to room temperature and then feed her. But you have to be consistent, you know. Obviously, if you're going to be gone for 3 weeks, okay, then that might be a little bit different. But if you're going to be gone for like a week, not a big deal. Just throw her in the fridge. Not a big deal. Can we? I don't think I have enough science points for it. Can we do the big windmills? Nope. 1.4K. I've got 609. Oh, but did I forget to? Yes, I did. I forgot to make storage for the scrap metal. Can I put scrap metal in this? I can. Sweet. But yeah, I'll send you some recipes. I've got an amazing sourdough discard. So the way that sourdough works, right? I'm gonna explain this and y'all are gonna get bored and that's gonna be okay, but sourdough makes me happy. When you feed the sourdough, you discard like half of what you have in your jar, and that's called sourdough discard. Now you don't have to throw it out. You can keep it in another jar in your fridge, and then you can make things from it. You make things like crackers and bread. My My sandwich bread, I make it from sourdough discard. It still needs yeast, but it gives it that nice, like, tangy sourdough flavor, um, which I love. And then, I've got a great, like, sourdough buns recipe, like, for making, hold on, because I'm gonna send you pictures. And I'm gonna send you more pictures. So, like, even my focaccia bread comes from sourdough discard. But the sourdough buns are like my favorite thing to make because they come out so light and fluffy and soft. They're so delicious, and I use like garlic parmesan seasoning on them. So after they bake, I do a butter glaze on them, and then put garlic parmesan seasoning on them. So delicious. Can you guys go do the rest of the things, please, so that I can plant trees? All right, demolish. Rid of those. Yes, please. Yes, please. There we go. And then we can do this. And then we can plant a lot more trees. We're gonna do a whole thing of these birch trees because they grow fast. Oh look, the other guy's gonna come out and help. At least with the little bit that he can. Veggie skewers and mushi pork. Ooh, yum. I had Chinese food the other night, and I don't think we'll be ordering from that place again. My stomach hurt so bad after eating that Chinese food. Like, so bad. So I think that place is a no-go from now on. Still trying to find like a super good Chinese restaurant near me since we moved. Not that they're not, like, we found one place, it was okay. But I'm missing good Chinese food. All right, so I think we're not doing good on food. That's the biggest problem. We're not doing good on food. And then it comes down to the fact is, do I just learn to make my own? Which is fine. I can learn. I can 100% learn to make my own Chinese food. Like, that is something I can 100% do. I should build storage for the dandelions. I forget what the dandelions do. I think they're medicine? Well-being. Yes, takes paper, herb, dandelions, and berries, and makes medicine for when they're sick. The worst Chinese I ever had was when I lived in Albany at a place called City Walk, or what we actually called it, Shitty Walk. I love it. This place, it was, I thought it was gonna be good because it was named something like what was it named? It was named like China Walk or something like that. And There's lots of Chinese places named that. So I was like, oh, okay. So this must be, this must be something good, right? I'll make an extra one just to be on the safe side. Dandelions. I don't know what I need that one for. It literally tasted like gas. Named Super Authentic, Not Sucky Chinese Food Restaurant. Exactly. Exactly. And I was just like, oh, okay. We'll see how this goes. I like Chinese food. I like Chinese food actually a lot. I'm honestly like seriously considering just learning to make my own Chinese food. Let's unlock the herbalist. I don't normally put an herbalist down, but we absolutely can. That's a really cute building. With the little like all of that. That's really cute. This way, we've got some dandelions growing over here. I could plant more dandelions with this guy over here in between all of this. I would go there. It sounds reliable. Dandelions. So yeah, we can plant some more dandelions over here. We can actually plant dandelions there and there. There. In between the berries. No goods selected. Oh, what do I need to be putting anything over here? Oh, we could put the... Nope, can't do that. I think they make it in a pitcher. Like, I need a barrel to store that. We're not making books. Stop telling me to make books. Oh, we could make bread. We could make... I'm like, oh, we could make bread. Let me make a couple of barrels. Unlock the medium tank. And he can just make... Yeah, he can just make that stuff for forever. While we're at it, let's put another storage tank for water over here. What am I doing? Storage, medium tank, and you can be 4 Wawas. Once that's built, we'll get rid of these smaller water tanks. Oh no, we're low on gears. That's fine. We're always low on gears. Gears are fine. Oh shit, that thing immediately ate all those dandelions. It's okay. It'll give us something to use the berries with. Because once there's other food available, for some reason, they won't eat the berries. They won't eat the berries, and I hate that. All right. Oh, everybody's happy. Look at all those happiness points. All right. We can make them happier though. Look at all those beavers. Jeez Louise. Oh yeah, we finished that. What are we doing? Well-being. Give them a contemplation spot. Or 2 or 3 or 4, doesn't matter. They can have 4 contemplation spots. I don't care. Give them places to meditate and contemplate nature. They do need a rooftop terrace, though, because they get very mad if they don't have one. We can put the rooftop terrace here very easily. And then we do something like this and give them a set of stairs and a pathway to it. There we go. Now they can have their own rooftop terrace. Ooh, we're planting trees like it's going out of style. They're so cute. Nothing to do in range. Says who? You have plenty to do in range. There's trees out here. Did I not tell you to cut them down? I did not. There you go. You can go cut down the trees. We're doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy with the progress we're making here. We're gonna put in some power things out here. Some water wheels. 2 of them to be exact. And then this way we can put our steel stuff out here. That's hysterical. Somebody shared a meme of, well, I guess a tweet. Somebody shared a tweet that says, "My mom is upset that her dog caught a bird, and I'm trying to find the gentlest way to explain to her that any bird that can be taken out by an arthritic, elderly 8-pound chihuahua with 4 teeth was probably more than ready to go to its eternal glory." Probably. Yes, I know. Jeez. All right, cool. So we have potions. Well, health things. Antidote. Antidote helps when they get stricken with going in bad water. I have 62 beavers that don't have jobs. So what am I doing with my life? It is too far from the district. That's because this tree's in the way. It's almost grown. It's almost grown. My dog took out a fly today. Rip. Cole is the best bug catcher in the world. And then Munin. Munin is the best. If there is a bug in the room, Munin will immediately tell you where the bug is. And he will do so by staring so intently at it. It makes you think there's a ghost in the room. And, yeah. He will stare at it until you do something about it. Which I think is just so funny. Will y'all reach? You will not reach over there. I hate when they do that though. Like when there's a footpath, like a way down there, and they put a tree right at the end of it, because then you can't make a pathway. Are you gonna grow? 94%. 94%. We're almost there. I feel bad cutting that down because it's like 8 logs. I know what we could build a ton more inventors and get more science going. Ah, nope. Since we've got so many unemployed. Contemplation spots. Places for them to stand and, you know, think about stuff. They're little creepy beavers. Weird. All hail the wood. A drought is approaching. Oh no, what are we gonna do? The same thing we do every night, Pinky. So excited for that chocolate bread. It's silly. It's silly to be that excited about bread. But I am that excited about bread. Because bread is delicious. Alright, so I think what we might do is delete that. We're gonna move. We're gonna demolish resources and get rid of all of these berry bushes. Because we've got enough berry bushes over here. We'll be okay. Now that we have food going, I'm going to put... This is not a game of world domination. That's risk. Exactly. Exactly. I'm going to put you over here so that you can get the dandelions. We're going to prioritize dandelions. Why have you not grown yet? Tomorrow. Look at all those inventors. How far can you reach? Dandelions. Actually, hold on. Remove those. I'll plant a bunch of dandelions. A bunch. I think this will reach at least to most of it. Cracking the knuckles. Mr. Mia, did you put the chicken back in the fridge? So I did an oopsie yesterday. I took chicken out, put it in the microwave, in water in the microwave. We do that basically so the cat doesn't get it because she's a menace. So I put it in the microwave, and then I forgot about it, and then we decided like later in the evening that we were just gonna do kind of like a get our own type of dinner, which equates out to basically we're just gonna snack and have like cereal for dinner. And let me guess, you can't reach those. Yeah. So I forgot the chicken was in the microwave in the water. So it sat in the microwave in the water all night. Because that's the, that's what happens. It was out of sight, out of mind. And I forgot all about it. So yeah. So we had to throw that out. And by throw that out, we gave it to the animals outside. Because, it's still food. And they can eat it. Do I need another gear factory? Okay. That's fine, because I was promised quesadillas, and I still want quesadillas. No, I would still like quesadillas for dinner tonight. Let's build another gear shop. Oh no, one beaver is injured. Oh no. Yeah, he refuses to work. I wouldn't work if I was hurt too. Let me guess. He's planting them. Calm down. They're growing. Relax. I said demolish resources. What are you doing? And why aren't you picking this up? Berries, because it's berries. Okay, never mind. It can get trashed. We have plenty of berries. I was gonna plant down here. Plant crops. a bunch of potatoes. Because why not? Give them something to do with their lives. Go plant potatoes. Six sounds as reliable as that Chinese restaurant. Oh my goodness. Sam, you are brutal. Sometimes. Have fun. Enjoy dinner. We're going to wrap up here not too long anyway. I think we made really good progress today. Definitely have a lot more beavers than we had. Y'all still haven't built that, but at least that's done. Go build things. We've got lots of scrap metal. We can now build a smelter. Yes, I know. Thank you. All right, y'all. Let me go on the big Twitchies and see who's streaming and who I can send y'all off to. Let's see who's on the We have still the pride shelf. Where's the pride shelf? We got Twitch Unity Guild. That's close enough. I'm on 2 of those. Let us send us over and go find somebody who is playing something cool and doesn't have a whole lot of people and could use a little bit of a boost. Let's see. Arm. Itchy arm. Because I don't want to send y'all over to just anybody. Let's see. Ba-ba-ba. Because I'm getting kind of hungry. And I kind of want to go try my bread. Anybody playing Timberborn that we could go raid into? Hey, look, I'm one of 5 channels playing Timberborn. Oh. All right, I know where we're gonna go. We're gonna go see a friend of mine, and they're playing Minecraft. So. Y'all, there's your raid out messages. There's a link to the Discord. I love your faces. So thanks so much for like hanging out with me and doing all the fun stuff and playing Timberborn and all that good jazz. I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.